Hey guys, it's Amanda, of course. I am driving towards my dad's work, which is at the consignment store, because my car decided to, act weird today. So about 3 months ago, it was having these airbag issues, like saying that, the service airbag something, and we turned off the car, we turned it back on, and it went away. So we didn't consider it. It was just like, maybe it's just electronics. And then today, having to need to bring Zach to work at 2 o'clock. It's currently at 1:56, so I just dropped him off. I turned on the car. It's 39 degrees out. It was 35 degrees out when I had done this. It's important to bring this up. I'll say why in a second. Anyhow, now that I got out of the main traffic of that area. So today, when I turned on the car, it said something was wrong with the service airbags and something was wrong with my tires. Now, whenever something is wrong with my car, I immediately and instinctively think it's gonna explode. I don't know why, I just do. So when it says something was wrong with the tires, because it usually gives me a heads up that the tires are low, like there's a little yellow thing. It doesn't even need to tell me on the thing down here, which it tells me like what's wrong. It doesn't even tell me that, it just gives a little symbol saying the tires are low. But it actually said on the little monitor something was wrong with my tires. I don't remember exactly what it said, because my memory is off. So I get out of the car, leaving the car on, and check my tires are fine. They don't even look slightly low, but during cold weather, it does lower like a little bit, but nothing significant. You can usually just ignore it, and when the car warms up, it goes away. So I turn off the car, turn back on like we did last time, 3 months prior, and the tire thing goes away, but the service bag thing stays on, which scares me because I think the car's gonna explode. Now, I know for sure the car is not gonna explode. That's just the immediate thought that my very paranoid head will go to. So I call my dad. My dad's too busy to talk to me right away, so I'm on hold. And I turn off the car and turn back on, and it goes away. So now I'm currently heading to my dad's work because he used to work as a mechanic and he knows a lot about cars. What I think it is something to do with electronics. It's a 2009 car, and a lot of this front area is electronically put together, etc., etc. So if, like, one electronic thing is going down, sometimes a lot of other ones are going to go down, affecting with it. But I did notice that the first time this happened about 3 months prior was also a very cold day. I'm wondering if maybe the car is responding, the electronics responding to the really cold weather. I don't know. It hasn't done since, and we've had like 35 weather before, and this hasn't happened. But I suppose we will see. Another update is tomorrow at 3 o'clock, so Tuesday at 3 o'clock, I will be getting my hair cut. So you guys are going to be seeing a very different hairstyle from me. I'm not going to tell you what it looks like until it happens. I'm not even sure if it will look good on me. I don't know. It's going to be short. Not like really short, not like pixie short. But one of the reasons why I'm doing this is because a lot of my hair is dead. It's hard to tell that it looks dead, but it is actually very dead. It's very split ends. It's very dead ends, etc., because I had done that one hair bleaching, and we did it multiple times to get my hair to that color that we needed to bleach it blue, and it wasn't good hair bleach. It was the cheap stuff you get at Walmart kind of situation. So my hair really got fried from that, and so I'm gonna go get most of it cut off to kind of revamp my hair. Second reason I'm doing this is because I want something different in my life. Like, I went through a lot of mental stuff last year. Like, I got to a psychiatrist appointment, finally started getting myself, organized with my brain, disorders and everything like that, getting diagnosed, getting on the proper medications, going through exhaustion sprees, going through depressive sprees, going through suicidal sprees, and then having that trauma that caused my anxiety attacks. So I just wanted something different this year to kind of spark a new year. So the haircut that I'm doing is going to be short. I'm thinking about hair dyeing it too. I'm going to bleach it again. But it's not as bad. It's going to be just a slight lighter color than it is. So it shouldn't be too much bleaching. It just should be enough just to turn it a different color. Like a lighter, like maybe 2 lighter layers than this. So we'll see about that. I don't know if it's going to be happening I don't think it's going to happen tomorrow. I probably have to get another appointment because tomorrow is a haircut appointment and I'm going to Ulta for it. And usually when you want to set up something else like a hair dye, you have to set up a new appointment for it. So that's the ordeal that I'm going through. So I'm currently at my dad's work, so I'll talk to you guys later or tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Thursday today. Zach had a 7 to 3 shift today, which really messes with my schedule. Usually whenever he has a 7 to 4 shift, I go back to sleep. I sleep until he usually calls me at lunchtime, which is usually around between like 11 to 1 o'clock. And then I would try to get as much work done as possible. And then I would go pick him up. Well, he called me at like 1:30 today. I had to get up, get some food. And then I had like no time to do anything. So it's like, And the thing about Zach, I don't know if I should be talking about this now, is he's trying to get promotion so that he can go up in the business. And if he does, he's going to be working only 7 to 4 shifts. And that's just going to mess me up with video editing because half my day is being taken out. I can't stay up at 7 o'clock. I get really groggy throughout the day. And although I'm on medication that properly takes care of my mood disorder, I am still iffy about whether or not I'll be okay when I'm tired. Because, people get cranky when they're tired. And when I get cranky, I get mean. So it's just like, I'm not going to take that chance. This light has been super long. So yes, I got a haircut on Tuesday. I took most of it off. I'll show you a picture of what I was going for. It was of Amelia Clark. So if anyone knows, I'm a big Game of Thrones freak, but I would marry that woman in a heartbeat. Not just because of her Game of Thrones, acting or anything like that. It's because she seems like a very happy, giggly person. And I like that. I like that in people. That's the look I was going for. I might go back to lighten my hair a little bit, but when I asked them how much it would cost to lighten my hair, they said it could be up to $100 to $200. I'm like, damn, what if I had done it when I had my long hair? That's a lot of money to get your hair dyed or hair bleached. Probably wondering, well, when you just got your hair cut to make sure it's all healthy and stuff, so why would you want to bleach it again? It's just a few shades down, I think. So it's not going to be as drastic, and I'm doing it by a professional person who will add other components in that will help keep it healthy when it's going through the process. That's what she even said to me. She said that's one of the reasons why it gets a little expensive. It's because they're adding other components to keep it healthy, especially if your hair is already brittle. Thankfully, my hair is actually really healthy now after I got the cut. I took almost all, if not all, of the dead off my head. And I had a lot of dead. Like, when she, cut it off, we looked at the floor, she said, that's really stringy and thin hair. I have really thick hair. It's just that means it really died and dried out and everything like that. At least that's what she said to me. I'm not a professional when it comes to that stuff, so I don't know anything about hair. So apparently my hair was very dead and brittle and dying, so it's good that I got it cut off. And it was funny because when I went there, she looked at me and she's like, "You're not gonna be one of those people of the new year who's gonna want all their hair chopped off, are you?" I'm like, "Well, yes, I am." And she's like, "You're not gonna cry?" I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna cry." She's like, "I've been getting a lot of criers lately." I'm like, and she kept asking me throughout the process, like, while she was shampooing my hair, while she was blow drying my hair, and then cutting my hair, and still cutting my hair. She kept asking, "You're not gonna cry now, are you? You're not gonna cry now?" I'm like, "No." I kept telling her I'm not a very sentimental person when it comes to this stuff. So she kept asking about it. It was kind of weird. So I got my hair cut. Now I'm heading to pick up Zach from work. It's 2:22. And we're going to go to the gym. And that's about it today that I have planned. I should be editing today. Hopefully when I get home I'll be able to edit. Knowing Zach, he's going to be in the bedroom the entire time playing his game. So I got my headphones. Hopefully I can edit when he's there. Because when he's there, we usually watch something. He plays his game, but we usually watch a movie. Because it kind of helps distract us both from our issues in our life. Like, he's very stressed lately, and it's hard for him to relax. So I put a movie on also so he can kind of further relax, I guess I could say. And I always put something on in the background because back in my past, before I took my medication, when I watched something and I did multiple task things, like I always did more than 3 things at once, it helped distract me from my voices and my hallucinations. That's why when I tell you guys now, it's hard for me to focus on my editing because I always have the TV playing. It's because I used to always have the TV playing to help pull myself out of potential episodes. And although I prefer to still have the TV on now anyways, because I don't like silence because of my past with the voices. The voices were always louder when there was silence. So it's just hard for me to get back into the multitasking, because my medication makes me focus on certain, like, it makes me focus on things. But I noticed it kind of took my skill of multitasking away. I don't know how to really explain that, but it kind of did. Like, I have a really hard time multitasking now. And I was like an expert at multitasking. I got that, done. And I did a lot at a time, and I got a lot done at once. I was really good at that stuff. So, I gotta figure out a way to get back into that, or find a way to, I gotta figure something out. What I've been doing is I've been putting on movies that I almost know word to word on, so I can focus solely on the work instead of wondering what's happening next in the movie or show. And that's like The Mummy or something like that. I know almost all the words to The Mummy. So, that's what I've been, doing. God, I'm out of breath today. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, on Saturday I have to take my mom to the hair salon again, because she's like, I like the way your hair turned out. I'm going to get an appointment. Can you set me an appointment up? Because she doesn't like to call people. So I had to set her appointment out and take her on Saturday. And then I have to go straight to work. So I don't only get a day off on Saturday. Neither does Zach, because Zach has to go help my dad on Saturday too. So, alright, see ya.